Hi YouTube, this is Tiffany Garten with homesofdaytonabeach.com, a place with local real estate knowledge for those of you looking for information about the greater Daytona Beach area. Today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the sanctuary at Spruce Creek and talk about some reasons why people love to live there. If you have any further questions, please contact us at www.homesofdaytonabeach.com. Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining us as we do our drive-through tour of Sanctuary on Spruce Creek, located just off of Williamson Boulevard here in Port Orange, Florida. Sanctuary has a very low quarterly HOA, which covers the maintenance of all of the common areas within the community, and also the security gate that you saw just as we were coming into the neighborhood here. One of the things that I really love about Sanctuary on Spruce Creek is how peaceful and quiet it is in this community, despite its close access to one of the main thoroughfares, Williamson Boulevard here in Port Orange, and its close proximity to Interstate 95. I also really appreciate the love and care that seems to go into the maintenance of almost every single home in this neighborhood. As you can see, as we're driving through, people's yards are nicely manicured, they have great landscaping, and you can tell that people put a lot of thought and effort into making sure that their properties are properly maintained. All of the homes here in Sanctuary were constructed by ICI Homes beginning in the late 1990s, and they finished up construction of the neighborhood in the early 2000s. Here in Sanctuary, you're going to find a ton of variety with floor plans. You're going to have homes that have 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and then you're going to have homes that are much larger with 5 bedrooms, 4 baths. As we make this right-hand turn here into the section of Barrington Woods, you're going to notice that these homes are quite a bit larger than the rest of the neighborhood here in Sanctuary. Most of these homes are going to have 5 bedrooms. They're going to be sitting on larger lots, and a lot of them are also going to have lake views, whereas the other homes in Sanctuary are going to have really nice preserve views. Sanctuary really is a neighborhood that's good for any type of family. Whether you're looking to retire, you want to upsize your home or downsize your home, this is a really great neighborhood to do all of those things in. However, if you do have children, then Sanctuary is zoned for some really great schools here. We have Cypress Creek Elementary, Creekside Middle School, and they are zoned for Spruce Creek High School, which is one of the most sought-after high schools in the whole of Volusia County. And what's even better is that Sanctuary is actually within a very short walk or a bike ride to both Cypress Creek Elementary and Creekside Middle School. If you enjoy going out and doing a lot of things on the weekends or even during the week, then you're really going to love how Sanctuary is so centrally located to so many different amenities, not only in Port Orange, but in the surrounding areas as well. Port Orange has a lot of really great restaurants in town. They've got San Diego Grill, Don Giovanni's Contemporary Italian, Mellow Mushroom, and then located in the Spruce Creek Fly-In is Downwind Cafe, and that's a really cool place to visit. You may even see some planes landing as they have their own private airstrip in that neighborhood. As I said before, Sanctuary is located near some other towns within Volusia County that have a lot of other fun things for you to do as well. If you enjoy doing wine walks, art shows, car shows, going to farmers markets, then you'll enjoy going down to New Smyrna Beach, which is about a 10 to 15 minute drive from Sanctuary on Spruce Creek. Here you're going to find Canal Street and Flagler Avenue, which are really bustling. They have a lot of great restaurants, bars, and some really quirky shops that you have to check out if you're into that kind of thing. Ponce Inlet is another town in the area that I highly recommend visiting. It's going to be about a 25 to 30 minute ride from Sanctuary, but it's well worth it. Here they have the Ponce de Leon Lighthouse and Museum. That's a really fun thing to do. They have a marine science center with touch tanks. You can see stingrays, horseshoe crabs, seahorses. They have an octopus there, and they also have a bird and sea turtle rehabilitation area. So you can see the sea turtles and some birds who may have been injured and that are being nursed back to health. There's also a lot of really good restaurants down here, like Off the Hook and Hidden Treasure. You're also going to find some fishing charters, so they'll take you out. You can do a half day or a full day of deep sea fishing, and that is a super fun activity. You can also go into the Lighthouse Point Park for a small fee, or it's free if you walk in. But they've got the Ponce Inlet Jetty there where you can do some fishing, watch the boats go out to sea. It's a really fun experience. But if you prefer to stay in the Port Orange area, don't worry, there's plenty of things to do here as well. You're going to be about a 5-minute drive from the Pavilion at Port Orange. Here you're going to find a movie theater, a day spa, several different restaurants, and on the weekends they do also have a farmer's market where you can buy locally sourced goods from local vendors. Some other activities to enjoy while living in Port Orange are going down to the beach or taking a trip down to the river. You're going to be about a 20-minute drive to the beach. There is an annual residence pass that you can purchase in order to drive on the beach here in Volusia County. It's $25 and covers the full calendar year. You can also head down to the river. There is a boat launch located under the Dunlawton Bridge where you can launch boats, jet skis, canoes, and kayaks, and they also have a bunch of restaurants down there, which we refer to as the Down Under District. So it really is true that you'll never run out of things to do while living in the Port Orange area. I hope that you've enjoyed this tour, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach us at www.homesofdaytonabeach.com.